Hi, welcome to Mizotarot's weekly tarot and oracle card reading. I'm Mila, your host, coming to you from Vancouver where it's really cold this week. But I'm back outdoors. It feels a little more normal. Like, it was weird to do last week's video indoors. And what I'm going to say is, in conclusion, to kind of wrap that week up, is that it was a really, and it's still extending to this week, and it will probably extend for the next couple of months, is that we're doing a lot of internal thinking, questioning, figuring out why we want things, if it's valid for that, how can we be of service, and, you know, and we're drawing our limitations, especially for empaths, earth angels, things like that. It's about how we overextend ourselves. We want to take care of everybody and how it's putting ourselves at risk. And I want to put a warning out there for Librans, because I was doing a little bit of research on myself, Libras, and we're feeling to the point where it's too much. Everyone's pushing. They're push, push, push. I think this affects a couple other signs too, but I can't remember which ones it is, so I'm not going to go there. But it's affecting everybody on a subtle level, but especially for Librans. And it's because they're getting pushed to do things that maybe they don't want to do, and they're people pleasers, which is very relatable to just about everybody. And you've got to know your limitations, draw your lines, and say, look, that isn't good for me. And you know, you don't even really need to give an explanation. You just got to say, no, that's not good for me. So I hope that you spend some time thinking and reflecting about, we're almost into December. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're from the States, and enjoying some shopping today on Black Friday. Anyways, let's get to the cards. So, first one, Temperance. Okay, Temperance, balance, right? Going with the flow. Chaos is all around us. I'm going to do a close-up there. And our emotions are kind of running wild. Isn't that what I just talked about? You're going up and down and all around, and things that may have been confusing when you actually thought you set out for a plan, you had it, and then all of a sudden a whirlwind of activity kind of stopped you in your tracks. That's okay. It's okay. It's just the universe asking, do you really want it? And how do you want to accomplish it? And where are you going to be? And so keep trying to keep your emotions calm. I hope my camera doesn't fall over. It's really windy. And go with the flow. Start getting into the flow. Get grounded. Meditate. It is so important to meditate at this time. Okay, so we got the Death card again in a different deck, but Death card, new beginnings, things are ending. This year's ending. This is saying goodbye to people, places, things, homes, jobs, relationships that no longer serve you, that kind of kept you back a little bit. The beautiful thing about the Death card is that there's always a silver lining. One time I got fired from a job. This was long time ago. And I was walking into the place that day just before I got fired. I didn't know I was going to get fired. And I was walking in, and I felt like I was walking into jail, and I said, please, 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 God, I don't want to work tonight. Just let it be like I screwed up my schedule or something. Well, they fired me, gave me a check for, I think it was a couple grand, and I was all like, thank you. I think I was the happiest person to ever get fired. Anyways, it ended up to go to another new job that was far better for me, where I felt better. So, you know, death can be difficult at the time, but it always leads to beautiful new things, new paths, new ways of being, and stuff like that. And let's see what the next card is. Ah, the sun. Haha, the silver lining. There it is. This will lead to happiness. All the chaos, all the emotions, all the stuff that you've been questioning, and the things that we can't even kind of explain. And why we're feeling this way is a lot of this stuff has to be let go. You have to stop and realize that we can't be everything to everybody, and we can't do everything that we want to do. But when you put up your decisive boundaries, that's when sun happens. That's when the good stuff happens. This is a time of celebration. We're going into December where it's Christmas time. A lot of people don't like Christmas. I'm not a real big fan of Christmas, to be honest. But we're going into celebration time. We got to stay balanced. There's lots of parties, lots of stuff going on. Remember to take time to celebrate the small things. Even with all the stuff that ends, celebrate it. Like when I got fired and I got that check, I went over to my friends with a bottle of vodka and said, hey, let's have some fun because, you know, I just got fired. And he was like, are you kidding me? I can't even believe that you're happy about this. Celebrate the endings and have faith that God has just put you on your divine path. That's it. Celebrate it, roll with it, go with the flow, stay even-keeled. You'll find that perfect partner, you'll find that perfect job, you'll create that perfect program, you will start that new business, you will write that book, you will do whatever. Fill in the blank. Trust me, it's here for you. Set the intention in your heart right now that you can do it. It's not so much about the action at this time, it's about the mental thinking and having the intention in your heart and doing even just 5 minutes a day. So let's find out what the oracle cards are. Grace. Holy Spirit. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is about walking in grace, knowing that you've done good. This is also about family members and knowing that all your family members are A-okay, that everyone is taken care of, your angels are protecting them, and the Holy Spirit is guiding you and your family to walk in goodness. This is actually a really good card because it's like, how good can you stand it? That's again with the sun. We should be getting some good news this week on how things are going to change for ourselves. Or at least a shift of thinking. Okay, yoga. So this is really good. Let's do some yoga, peeps. Break out the yoga mat. Yoga is going to help us at this time. I was saying earlier meditation, but yoga is another form of meditation that helps the body, mind, and soul. And we need to get moving that way. Yoga actually really, really helped me with my injuries. It helped me start moving again. It helped me feel balanced again, even though I still feel crooked all the time because it was all on my left side. I feel like I'm always like this, and then I sometimes go this way. But yoga helps me feel balanced. It helps me stay upright. It helps with your posture. It helps with your mindset, and it helps with sleeping. It helps with depression. It helps with so much stuff. So even if you can rent a video from the library, you can do it at home, you can buy a video, you can do yoga from online. I'm sure there's YouTube channels dedicated to it. Or get a book or go to a class. Hot yoga is brilliant. The Bikram yoga, man, I used to do that. It was fantastic. So enjoy some yoga this week. Try something new. So even though it's been a bit chaotic, we're going to move forward. There's going to be endings that mean to be ended. Have faith that these are the right things that have to end. And new beginnings and happiness is here for you. Walk with confidence and grace and do some yoga. We're going to have a great week. Lots of love to you. I'll see you next time.